Be 2 weeks ready. Unit 3. Follow along on Toolkit, page 9.
Unit 3, Food Plan. Making a food plan is a key step to being 2 weeks ready. You and your household, including service animals, pets, and large animals, need food to survive any emergency. With a food plan, you'll know how to gather and store 2 weeks' worth of non-perishable food and how to prepare it without electricity or gas. Quick start steps. Safety considerations. Create a non-perishable food inventory. How to store food. Different ways to cook food. Other considerations. Safety considerations. Do not eat refrigerated food if you've lost power for longer than 4 hours, and do not eat any frozen food that has thawed. Throw away any food that's been at room temperature for 2 hours or more. Use non-perishable pasteurized milk in cans or cartons quickly once opened. Cooking indoors with barbecues or grills can lead to deadly consequences, including the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning, fires, and other life-threatening hazards. When faced with a power outage, always use safe and approved alternative methods for cooking, such as camp stoves, portable butane stoves, or outdoor cooking equipment specifically designed for indoor use. Be cautious of dented, deformed, or bloated cans, as this can be an indication of spoiled food that can be deadly. Check expiration dates and rotate food out as needed. To keep things sanitary and reduce fire risk, don't let food waste accumulate inside. Keep cooking and eating utensils clean. Create a non-perishable food inventory. Gathering 2 weeks' worth of food may seem overwhelming. Begin by starting small, recognizing it may take a while to build up a food stash. Here are some easy ways to create your non-perishable food inventory. There are 2 columns, a low-cost column and a high-cost column. The low-cost column, add 1 can of food to your shopping cart each time you visit the store. Recommended items include beans, green beans, soup, or chili. Buy beans and rice in bulk and set a small amount aside in a food-safe container. Buy in-season produce from local farmers markets or roadside stands, then freeze, can, dry, or pickle it. Buy day-old bread from the grocery store and freeze it. The high-cost column. Purchase freeze-dried meals. These typically have a shelf life of 20 to 30 years. You can purchase meals individually or in kits. There are many options available, including for individuals with food allergies. Dehydrate foods. Fruits and vegetables are good for this. Make your own jerky. Build a garden and grow your own food. When dealing with an emergency, eating unfamiliar foods places more stress on everyone, especially young children. Choose foods your household will eat that don't require refrigeration and have a long shelf life. Suggested emergency food items include ready-to-eat canned meats, fish, fruits, and vegetables. Protein bars and fruit bars. Pudding cups. Dried cereal, granola, and trail mix. Nut butters. Some come in powdered form. Dried fruit. Comfort foods. Rice cakes and crackers. Canned soups and chili. Canned and boxed juices. Non-perishable pasteurized milk in cans or cartons. Powdered milk requires water to reconstitute. Food for infants and extra water to constitute baby formula. This is not an all-inclusive list. Additional suggestions can be found at www.ready.gov. Building an extra 2-week food supply can be difficult if your food resources are limited. Visit www.oregonfoodbank.org for information and locations of food pantries and food banks in your area. Some pantries allow you to shop more than once per month. For additional training and information, visit extension.oregonstate.edu/MFP. How to store food. It can be difficult to find extra space to store your emergency stash. Here are some helpful tips on storing supplies. If space in your home is limited, be creative with finding space in the back of closets or cabinets or under furniture such as beds or couches. Additionally, take some time to declutter to create more usable space. Be mindful of where you store bagged items since they can be easily chewed through by insects and animals. Don't pack away supplies and forget about them. Rotate your extra supplies into your regular meal routine as they start to expire. Different ways to cook food. While you're building up your food supply, think about how you might cook indoors without traditional appliances that require power, and how you might cook outdoors. Whatever alternative cooking methods you prefer, it's best to have more than one in mind and stock the necessary fuel sources. Here are some alternative cooking methods. There are two columns of information: indoor, without electricity or gas, and outdoor. Indoor, without electricity or gas. Sterno is a gelled alcohol substance that comes in a small can. When ignited, sterno can be used to heat fondue pots and camp stoves. Wood-burning stove. Wood-burning fireplace. Alcohol burner. The second column is outdoor. Charcoal briquettes. Butane. Liquid propane tank. Wood. Other considerations. Avoid salty foods that will make you thirsty. Remember special dietary needs and cultural considerations. Use disposable or inexpensive dinnerware and utensils that are easy to clean with minimal water. Stock a variety of alternative fuel sources to use when preparing food, such as charcoal, propane, or wood. Eat foods from your stash regularly to ensure they don't expire. Activities are on pages 58 through 64.